What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another new podcast. Got another video for you guys today, and we're going to be focusing on the fellas, right? This is going to be all about men, how we feel. So let's get right into it. Before we do, go ahead, take a second, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. It lets you know every time I release a video. And don't forget to like the video either. But let's jump right into this one.
Name one thing we underestimate about men. I'll go first.
Men's feelings. You can see it all the time online. There's always some woman online talking about a man needs to make sure her feelings are reassured, how she needs to feel secured, how she needs to feel validated. Me. That's all you fucking hear. You never hear about a woman talking about how a man should feel reassured and validated and secured as well. Because, you know, he's human with human emotions. A lot of y'all are fucking selfish. You don't let that man know it's okay for him to come talk to you. It's okay for him to come vent. It's okay for him to come cry. It's okay. No, because the man is afraid to come and talk to you because he's afraid that you're going to weaponize his feelings and use it against him later. A man has to sit in the car for 15 minutes because sitting in that lonely car is more safer than going home to his wife or girlfriend. But happy wife, happy life, right? Because as long as the woman is happy, their relationship is doing just fine, no matter how that man is feeling. And that, my friend, is fucked up.
All right, now I will say I think she's preaching, because men's feelings are often not validated. Oftentimes men feel as if we have to repress our feelings from other men because we don't want to appear too soft, but also from our own wives and girlfriends, because like she said, we do feel as if those things can be weaponized against us at some point. And I'll tell you a personal story. And this happened many years ago. I was in a relationship with someone and I was going through a rough time, and I opened up to that person about what was going on, how I was feeling. And I was basically met with a lot of resistance, basically told, hey, you're not allowed to feel this way because you're a man. You need to suck it up and push forward and keep going. But really in that moment, sometimes you just want to vent. I know I wanted to vent, but not having that space to vent made me close in even more. It made me say, all right, well, I'll never be that open again. I'll never be that vulnerable because it's being used against me. Instead of bringing us closer by telling you how I feel, it felt like it pushed us further apart. Because now you don't see me as the same man. Now you don't see me as masculine. And I think that's what a lot of men are afraid of, that we won't be seen as that man, that masculine figure. If we do have a weak moment, if we do have to tell you that we're going through something, because we're human, we feel things. Life is hard. And we would like the support of our women to help us through those moments. Like, yes, are we going to sit here and cry and beat ourselves up week after week, month after month because we're going through something? Possibly, because there might be some guys that need that. They might be going through something. But I feel as if most men just need that space, need that moment to come to our wives or our girlfriends just to say, hey, this is what I'm feeling right now. This is me being my vulnerable self. And I'm just letting you know because I feel comfort in you. And I think that's one thing as men that we have to look for when we are searching for the women in our lives. Somebody that brings us peace. Somebody that is mature enough to handle you when you are feeling down, because there's going to be times where you feel down. That's just life. And you need to find somebody that's going to be by your side on that. But I do want to check out another video. I want to let another man talk and see what he has to say about this exact same subject.
A lot of men don't speak about this, but a lot of men suffer in silence also. But when you a provider, and you a real provider, but you already unhappy and you not feeling like you being celebrated in a proper manner, you feel like you only being tolerated. Like a lot of people be like, why certain men don't go home? Like when I was in the streets, I used to hate going home because I feel like it's cool, but I ain't welcome though. Cause it don't feel embracing when I go home. It's like, y'all act like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Thanks. And a lot of men suffer from that and not knowing that it's okay to have your man cave. You have to go in your solitude and have your time for yourself in order for you to release. Because we so busy being tough and harboring all these resentment and emotions and all the shit we deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, those are some real words right there, you know? And I wanted to use this clip because this is what you would call, quote unquote, that hyper aggressive rapper, right? Thug, gangster, street dude that's not supposed to have any emotions, that's supposed to be so hardcore at first glance. But he still feels these same things because guess what? At the end of the day, he's still human. We still feel these same things. And it can be hard on men who are expected to be providers, who are expected to have everything together. And when you go out in this world and you're trying to make a way for not just yourself, but also your family, you need a soft spot to land at the end of the day. Somebody that you can say, hey, look, I'm going through X, Y, and Z. You know, let me just talk, let me just vent. But a lot of men don't have that. You know, I have close personal friends and they sit in their cars just like he explained before they go inside because they need that moment of peace because they don't know what they're about to walk into because they put out one fire from their job and now they're about to walk into another place where somebody needs them as well. Their children may need them. Their wives may need them for emotional support, whatever kind of support. But sometimes men just need to be supported too. And we need to be heard. And that's something that, you know, women need to focus a little bit more on because I think it is easy to see us as not having emotions, as being tough and we can handle anything. And sometimes we wear that well, but just because we wear it well doesn't mean that it's well inside of us. So I just like to point that out and hope that people keep that in mind. Both men keep it in mind and say, hey, you do need to be heard. You do have emotions and you should be able to express those. And for women, let him express himself. Be a soft spot for him to land. Be his peace. Don't berate him when he does open up because it takes a lot for men to open up. And if you make him feel bad about it, I promise you he's going to run back inside and you're never going to get to that part of him again. But those are just my thoughts. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and until another time, I'll see you guys later.